When you start thinking about it, the Buddha's realization that the self is an illusion kind of becomes obvious. It becomes obvious in a few different ways. The first way being thinking about where your thoughts come from. Spending time tracking down exactly where each of your thoughts comes from, your thoughts, your desires, things that happen inside here. Try and figure out where it comes from, because it's usually not from in here. You don't create your thoughts, they are created by physical experiences you have, sensations that you experience through your senses. Where do your desire for a product come from? It comes from advertising, it comes from the world telling you what you want. This by itself isn't enough evidence, so you look to other systems of thought. How does your brain work? How does your body work? How do they work together? What you sort of find at the end of the road is that we have a default mode network, a region of brain areas that creates self-referential thinking. It ties your experience of the outside world to your sense of self, to your own experience. What happens, for instance, when that part of your brain, that network of brain regions gets quieted down? This happens through a few different ways. The first one being through extensive meditation, quiets down the default mode network. Second being various plant medicines seem to achieve the same outcome. Further on from this thought, think about actually what you are. Half of what you are, more than half of what you are, is not human cells. Your gut bacteria produces a significant amount of the neurotransmitters that form the way that our brains work. If all of the things that create the way our brain works doesn't come from us, comes from a symbiotic relationship with beings that live inside of ourselves, what does that mean?